Hello, hello, hello. This is MML Gaming HD. I'm MML Ninja Monkey. We're using MML Oraculum's account to cast this Wings of Liberty game on Ohana LE. So we've got Justify, who's a Protoss. Justify is a Protoss. And we've got Knowledge, the Terran player. These are both Masters player, and as I know, Justify is doing very well in his league. He's got 3 games to 2 wins, am I right? And Knowledge, what's that like?
He's just good.
Knowledge is just good. He's got high degree master level from Oraculum's Knowledge. And that knowledge counts, man. That's what means something in this game. So, let's see what happens here. We've got cross spawn, as always, on Ohana. There's only 2 spawns. It's only a 2-player map. Now, recently I have seen a very long macro game on this. Me and Oraculum casted a video a few days back. Go check it out if you haven't. So we've got the Protoss Justify here in the bottom right, and we've got Oraculum advertising, and up in the top left we've got Knowledge the Terran. Here he is, him and his SCVs. And what are we going to see today? As we know, in a Terran vs Protoss, there's usually a 1 Rax, 1 gate, and then expand. But we could see some crazy play here, as we've got to 9. Justify is probably going to put that pylon down very soon. And here goes his probe. He's going to move out to put down that pot, and there it is. Definitely on that 9 mark. Brilliant. And we got the production here. This is the tab that we really want to see. This is how we see that the players are so even. And the supply depot now going down. And this is on the ramp, which is strange as Terran vs Protoss. You don't want to put your buildings on the ramp because you can just put an observer there and shoot at them with stalkers. And that is a lot of hotkeys for Knowledge, I think, there. And he's got a command center on every hotkey, and he's now putting a barracks down. Not hotkeying that just yet. And we've got a gateway going down at the 12 mark. It's usually down, well, at the 14 mark, sorry. It was probably 13 to begin with. Sorry, I was a bit distracted right there. And we've got Knowledge coming out to put down his second barracks. Now, that is very interesting. We don't usually see a second barracks this early. And as you can see, that SCV is working very hard to get that barracks up. You don't understand how hard SCVs have to work, man. They are the pinnacle of workers. And now Probe trying to get in, but he's just been denied. As that first barracks is nearly finished, we're going to see that Probe attack that SCV, and that SCV is taking a lot of damage, and that SCV is just going to get through there, but the probe has just been denied. Oh, that was incredibly close. That probe nearly getting, but he's got all the scouting he really needs, because there isn't any gas on, but the Protoss is going to have to presume there is gas, and he's going to run away thinking there's an early push coming. Now, I don't know what's going to happen here. He's moved that probe away perfectly, and that Marine is just searching for him, and he can't find him. And now that's being moved out to the natural to defend it, so that suggests there is going to be an expansion soon. Next supply depot is going up because Knowledge is supply block right now. Cybernetics core just finishing, and the warp gate is on perfect timing there. As soon as that cybernetics core is up, the warp gate tech is straight up, and now 3 Marines sat there at the natural expansion. And there's the command center. I thought just as much, and that probe did poke around the Marines, and 3 SCVs now being moved to the front. I think this is for 3 bunkers maybe, or I don't know what he's doing with these SCVs. This is really interesting. Is this a bunker push? Am I really going to see a bunker push? And oh, that probe is so dangerously low on health, and he's run towards the army. That's not what he wants to do. He wants to get away from the army. This is perfect micro here. His shields are regenerating right now. They are at 15, and that is the sneakiest probe I've ever seen. That is Ninja. He's going to move around the Marines. He knows exactly where the army is. He needs to move this Zealot and Stalker down that ramp right now, or that bunker will fit. There's 2 bunkers going up right now. Knowledge has the knowledge on what he needs to do, and now Starcraft has just got way too intense. The Zealot and the Stalkers move down the ramp right now. They need to target those SCVs. Marines now here for supporting fire. Marines are going down those. If he can kill these units before those bunkers are even down, which he might even do, easy clean up for the Protoss. Protoss has targeted the correct stuff, And Knowledge has cancelled it. Brilliant defense by Justified, targeting the correct units at the correct time. And now, units just being wasted there. That's 100 minerals down the drain for Knowledge. And to my knowledge, that is bad. We've got 35 supply now for Justify, 23 for Knowledge. Justify is in a perfect position. This is the position he needs. Now Knowledge has wasted that money on the Orbital and Command Center. So in total, 550 minerals lost for the Terran. And now 3 Stalkers, 4 Marines. That's not going to go well for the Terran player. The Marines are running away. We've got just so much damage being done right here to the army value, and no micro needed for the Protoss player. This is damaging. That SCV going down. Supply depot's gonna fall. It's on fire right now, as well as the Protoss player, who is indeed on fire. And we've got a brilliant pull. The SCV's coming out. That's distracted the Protoss player long enough to back off, and that barracks is taking a lot of damage. That needs to be up for the production right now for the Marines. Oh, here we go. It could be over as soon as this pylon is up. This game is over. He can just warp units in there when he wants, and that expansion is going up right now. And a DT Shrine. Alright, so he's target firing those Marines because they do the damage. They're the DPS, and it's over. Unless these Marines that come out can do a bit of damage, but obviously not. And all the SCVs being pulled right now. This is definite economical strain for Knowledge. Justify is just taking out a few of those SCVs. That Stalker is very low on health right now. We got 2 Stalkers microing well very nicely, and that is GG. Knowledge has left the game. Justify beating Knowledge with a very nice timing push. And he knew he could do it because those bunkers just took too much money. Those Marines, he wasted too much money. Now let's see this overall stats. How do you take this, Oraculum?
Well, that was a pretty good game. Quite a lot of action. That final push there by Justify was just enough to push Knowledge off the edge. So, SCVs being wasted, being pushed back. That's when you really know the game's over. Now, we're not really sure if this game's going to go into a best of 3. We will ask the players, and if there is, we'll see you in the next video.